Have you ever stopped to think about what actually happens when you click a link? The internet feels instant, right? You type a website and boom, it's on your screen. But behind that speed is an incredible, complex system. For anyone in tech, understanding this hidden process is a superpower. It helps you build better software, design more reliable systems, and truly grasp how the modern world works. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain and see exactly how the internet works. From a systems point of view, let's follow a single click all the way to the server and back. So, you type example com into your browser. Your computer doesn't actually know what example.com is. It only understands IP addresses, which are just numbers like 190.168, 1.1. The first question your computer asks is, what's the IP address for this domain? This is where DNS, the domain name system, comes in. Think of it as the internet's phone book. It translates human-friendly domain names into machine-readable IP addresses. Your computer first checks its own memory, its local cache. If it's not there, it asks your router, then your internet service provider. This request travels up the chain until an answer is found and the IP address is sent back to your computer. Now that your computer knows the destination, it prepares to send a message. This is the HTTP or HTTPS request. HTTPS is crucial because it encrypts the entire conversation, keeping your data safe. This request is then bundled up and sent out from your computer through your local network and onto the vast public internet. This journey is managed by protocols like TCP, IP. TCP makes sure all the pieces of your data arrive in the correct order, while IP handles the addressing and routing, making sure your request doesn't get lost. It's like a highly efficient postal service, hopping between different networks and routers until it reaches the correct server. Eventually, the request arrives at its destination, a server. Probably a Linux machine running in a data center or a cloud environment. This server is always on, just waiting for requests like yours. The Linux operating system receives the network packet, processes it, and hands it off to the right application, which is usually a web server like Nginx or Apache. The web server looks at the request and decides what to do. If you're asking for a simple web page, it might just send back a static HTML file, but for most modern sites, it's more complicated. The request is often passed to a backend application, written in a language like Python, Java, or Node.js. This is where the real business logic happens. The application might need to talk to a database to fetch your user profile or the latest posts. So it sends another internal request to the database, which finds the information and sends it back. Once the backend has all the data it needs, it builds a response. This could be HTML for a web page, JSON for an app, or an image. The web server then takes this response and sends it all the way back to you. The journey is the reverse of how it came. It travels across the internet, through all the routers and networks, and finally arrives at your computer. Your browser receives the response, unpacks it, and renders the beautiful web page on your screen. And all of this happens in milliseconds. Behind this incredible speed is meticulous system design. The cloud plays a huge role here, distributing traffic across many servers to handle millions of requests and ensuring the site stays online even if one server fails. All of this is built on top of Linux-based systems working together in massive data centers. Understanding this entire flow changes how you see the web. It's not just code. It's a chain of systems. DNS, networks, operating systems, servers, backend logic, and databases, all working in perfect harmony. For developers, this knowledge is power. It helps you debug issues, boost performance, and design systems that can scale to millions of users. So, the internet isn't magic. It's pure logic and brilliant engineering. If you found this breakdown helpful, hit that like button, leave a comment with your thoughts, and be sure to subscribe for more deep dives into how technology really works. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.